everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today just to NBA Quiz Friday here on the Just Ballin' YouTube channel. A couple weeks ago, I made an NBA Jeopardy, and you guys enjoyed that one. So today we are running it back, and today we're going to be doing my strong suit, NBA Draft Jeopardy. So I will leave a link to the Jeopardy in the description. Maybe you just want to split screen this and you could play along with me as well, and you can see if you're going to get a better score. I'm going to answer every single prompt here today, so we'll make sure that there's a chance I could go deep into the negatives. I remember last episode, I didn't know off the top of my head that Kareem had the most MVPs in NBA history. So there's some stuff that I just, maybe knew, forgot about, or just never really, knew. And I know, like sometimes it's just embarrassing stuff. There's super niche things that I do know. And you guys know that I love the draft, and I've been following the draft for a while. I have no idea when this goes to. I'm going in blind. So if you guys are seeing this, that means it ended up being just fine as a Jeopardy. Obviously, I don't want to play around with it too much because then I'm going to spoil some things for me. So we'll start off with number 1 overall picks. I feel like this could be the easy one for 100. Who was the first overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft? Who is LeBron James? So I'm going to give myself the 100 points before we even get into that. Let me not go too quick too, because I don't want to embarrass myself. Who was the first pick in the 1984 NBA draft? So I believe this is Jordan 3. Is it Sam Bowie 2? I forget who was 2. And then you have Hakeem Olajuwon 1 to the Houston Rockets. So we are going to get an extra 200 there. I know I didn't say who is Hakeem Olajuwon. Let's go to the 300 here. Who was the first pick in the 1992 draft? Okay, this is actually going to be tougher than I think. My first instinct is David Robinson, but he might have been earlier than that, right? David Robinson has to be earlier than 92. I don't know, though. This isn't Duncan. No, this is way too early to be Duncan. A part of me thinks Ralph Sampson was also, I feel in the 80s. Oh, man, this is tough. Joe Smith, Michael Olowokandi were later on. Jesus, man. All right, I'm going to say David Robinson. That's the only guy that's, speaking to me right now. But it could be, Chris Webber, for all I know. So let's do this. Don't be Chris Webber. Oh, my God, it's Shaq, you dumbass, man. That makes so much more sense. Robinson was definitely earlier than that. All right, well, there goes my 300. That was just a 300 one. All right, 400 here. Oh, my God, who was the first pick in the 1958? Guys, we may be in the negatives quick. I don't know. I generally don't know. It could be Bill Russell. It could be Wilt Chamberlain. Not Walt Chamberlain. It could be Bob Cousy. It could be Bob Pettit. It could be Walt Bellamy. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to say it's either Russell or Wilt. Just 50s, right? I mean, this might be too early to be Bill Russell. Or too late to be Bill Russell. I'm feeling Bill Russell from San Fran. I feel like it's wrong. It's Elgin Baylor. All right. I don't know ball. All right. We're negative 400 off the bat. And this was supposed to be the easy section. Who was the first pick in the 1978 NBA draft? Part of me wants to say Bill Walton, but I feel like it's too late to be Bill Walton. Because didn't the Blazers win their finals in the 70s with Bill? Who's one of the greatest college players ever. 78. I mean, it's a $500 question. So that's why I don't feel like... I feel like it's not going to be Bill Walton. That seems too easy for a 500. Oh my God. I'm just trying to think, was it Joe Barry Carroll a number 1 overall pick? That's going to be my guess, I think, just because it's for 500. I don't want to overthink it, but I'm going to overthink it. I have no idea who made this Jeopardy, but I feel like if you're going to do it for 500, if Elgin Baylor was 300, if, whoever the guy was for 400, yeah, or Shaq was 300. I should have got Shaq. That was so bad. I'm going to say Joe Barry Carroll, but that's just a random shot in the dark. Wasn't Danny Manning in number 1? Danny Manning? Yeah, I'm just going to go with Joe Barry Carroll. Please be him. It could be Doug Christie. Please. Oh, it's Michael Thompson. All right, we're negative 900 off the first category. Oh, boy. I go, this is supposed to be my strong suit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Jim. All right, so let's go to Draft Bust now. We'll go down the order. Who was the first pick in 07? Okay, this is Greg Oden. Yeah, I get $100 back. So we're at negative 800. 200 here. The second overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft, who is Darko Milicic. That is going to be an additional 200 in the bank. I need 21st century. That's where I really know. Pre-21st century, it's a struggle. Okay, this is great. The second overall pick in the 2009 NBA draft. Okay, I actually almost said Michael Beasley. But it's not Michael Beasley. It's Hasheem Thabeet, who went right after Blake Griffin, right ahead of James Harden, couple picks before Steph Curry. So Hasheem Thabeet is going to be my final answer. All right, we're making a little bit of money back. We're here at minus 300. Let's go to minus or to the 400. Who was the third overall pick in the '06 NBA draft? Oh boy, I don't know if I know this because they're a bust. I do know this. Okay, this is. I'm pretty sure it's Adam Morrison. That's gonna be. I'm pretty sure my final guess. I mean, the '06 draft has what, like Kyle Lowry in it, maybe? Bargnani was the first pick because I think Bogut was '05. This is not like the Al Horford, Mike Conley. That's all in '07. I'm going to feel like it's Adam Morrison because he was a big bust coming out of Gonzaga, third overall pick. Please be Adam Morrison. Thank God. Okay, we're back into the positives here. We are at 100. I can't believe the worst thing was not getting Shaq. I don't know why I said David Robinson. My years are off. He was before that for sure. 500, the first overall pick in the '98 draft. Okay. Oh my God, I'm scared because it's one of two guys. I mentioned them before. It's either Joe Smith or Michael Olowokandi. One from Maryland, one from Pacific. Oh my God, I have 50. I'm pretty sure it's one of the two. Now, Joe Smith just came into the news recently because of the Kawhi thing going on, and he was like the last guy for this to happen to. Oh man, 98. I want to say Michael Olowokandi, but then when was Joe Smith? Was he 99? Oh my God. Joe Smith actually had like, I think, a solid career. I'm going to say Olowokandi. Jeez, he could be like, oh man. I'm going to say Michael Olowokandi. Please be him. Please be him. Yes. Yes. Okay. I don't know what Joe Smith was off the top of my head. He might have been a little bit earlier than that. I don't think he was 99 because 2000 was Kenyon Martin. So, all right. We're back in the positives. We're at 600. There we go. Let's go to undrafted players now. All right, so undrafted players for 100. I'm a little nervous about this category. Played on the Detroit Pistons championship team in 2004. See, like, I'm going to overthink this. I'm 99.9% sure it's Ben Wallace, and it is Ben Wallace. Okay. A little bit scared there, because you know what? It could be a bunch of different guys, I feel like. Like, I know Billups was drafted. I know Rip was drafted. So let's go to 200 here. Asian American NBA player who graduated from Harvard University, recently just retired, who is Jeremy Lin, and we are going to get an additional 200 here. So we're at 900. We're building up the bankroll. This is good. I'm waiting for like Fred VanVleet or Austin Reeves, but they may be too recent to get 300. He won 3 championships with the Heat and led them in rebounding in 2012. Okay. So I was like, 3 championships. I know it's not Mario Chalmers. He was a good college player. Norris Cole was drafted for sure. But then I see rebounding, and it's one of two guys. It's Joel Anthony or it's Birdman Chris Anderson. Joel Anthony just feels more undrafted, but he also, like, Birdman feels more like leading the team in rebounding type. I'm going to go with Joel Anthony, but I'm going to be prepared for it to be Birdman Chris Anderson. Do I change it? Just Chris Anderson feels like a more well-known name for 300, right? Joel Anthony feels like maybe 500, but they do give the hint, the leading and rebounding. God, I don't know. I'm going back and forth on this one. Birdman feels like he was, like, I don't know, could have just been a scrappy journeyman, right? But then Joel Anthony feels like an undrafted name, but he could have just been a second rounder. Won 3 championships. I feel like was Anthony there? Wait, he won 3 championships with the Heat. So that means he was there in '06? Oh, God. Was Anthony there in '06? Was Birdman there in '06? I mean, it could be neither one of these guys. It could be Udonis Haslem for all I know. Oh, my God. That makes me think it's Udonis Haslem because of the '06 part of it. Oh, my God. Now I'm going to blender. I'm going to go Haslem. I should read, right? Udonis Haslem. Let's go. Thank you. I used my context clues because I was like, no way Anthony was there in '06 or Birdman was there for all of the rings. So thank God we used our context clues. I'm sure there's some like technical rule. If I say a name, that's got to be the name you go with, but we're not playing this too seriously. And then played for the Trailblazers from 2010 to 2015 and now plays for the Mavericks. Now, I have no idea when this was created. It could be like created in 2016 for all I know. So I don't want to like, now I'm just trying to think like who was an undrafted player for the Blazers in the early mid 2010s. Helps that he played for the Mavericks at one point. Like Alfred Aminu comes to mind, but I'm pretty sure he was definitely drafted. He might have been like a lottery pick. Played for the Blazers. Wesley Matthews, right? That has to be Wesley Matthews. Bang, there we go. All right, so we're up to 1,600, and then undrafted players for 500. Choked in Game 7 of the 1994 NBA Finals when he got blocked on a game-winning 3. Jeez, who was in the 94 Finals? So this isn't Jordan anymore, right? Because Jordan won 96, 97, 98. So this is what, Magic Rockets? Or is this Knicks Rockets? I should know this as a Knicks fan. I feel like this is Knicks Rockets. Because this is the same year the Rangers were in the finals and the O.J. Simpson. I want to say this is Yeah. This is that. Yeah, because I think the Knicks won it when Jordan was completely out, and the Magic won the East when Jordan was like half back. So choked games. Oh, John Starks. Okay, John Starks. St. John. Actually, I don't know if he went to St. John's, but he's got a crazy backstory. He was like he was bagging groceries and then like ended up becoming an NBA player. John Starks, bang. Okay, there we go. Helps me that I'm a Knicks fan. I know he was so bad in Game 7. All right, we are building up the bankroll. We're at 2,100. After first overall picks, I got scared. So who drafted them? This is going to be a fun one. Kobe Bryant. I guess this category is the technicality. So we're going to go the Charlotte Hornets at the time drafted Kobe Bryant. If this is the Lakers, then, you know what? I'm okay with it being the 100 that I mess it up. Oh my God. Okay. Well, it's technically the New Orleans Pelicans, not the Hornets. Weren't they the Charlotte Hornets? Okay, well, then there's the whole, you know what? All right, that's fine with me. I'll drop myself to 2,000. I said the wrong team. Kawhi Leonard. This would be the Indiana Pacers. They traded George Hill, or the Spurs traded George Hill for technically Kawhi Leonard on draft night. So we are going to get an additional 200 there. All right, yeah, like good thing the 100 was the Kobe one, because if Kobe was 500, that would suck to say the wrong team. 300, Donovan Mitchell. He was drafted by the Denver Nuggets. So yeah, like Wesley Matthews he was playing for the Mavericks up until 2019, right? Because he was in that Kristaps Porzingis trade. So maybe this was made after then, because Donovan Mitchell was drafted in 2017. This was like a trade down, and Trey Lyles going to Denver with Donovan Mitchell and that pick going to Utah. And that was a phenomenal selection by the Jazz. So yeah, who are the Denver Nuggets? And that is going to be an additional 300. 400 here, Dirk Nowitzki. I feel like this is a well-known one. Who are the Milwaukee Bucks? And we are going to get an additional 400 there. Let's see who the 500 one is. Kiki Vandeweghe. Okay, this is tough because I genuinely have no idea. Like, I know he's played for the Nuggets in his career, but it's probably not the Nuggets that drafted him. So I don't want to say the Nuggets. I feel like I just got to go with a random team. For some reason, like, the Pistons are speaking to me a little bit. He might have just played for the Pistons. I don't even know if there's a connection with the Pistons. I'm not too familiar with his career journey. So let's just go with the Pistons. I mean, I would actually love, like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be the Pistons. The Dallas Mavericks. Okay. So that's a minus 500. That's fine. We lose a little bit there. So let's go to what pick were they? This seems like the hardest category, because if I'm trying to guess, like Steve Nash, for example. I know he was like 15, 16, around that range, but I don't know if I could pinpoint it. This might be where I lose everything. So if I got everything wrong here, that's what, about 1,500 down the drain, or close to, or about what? Yeah, 1,500. So we are going to end in the positives, which is good. I wish there was a final Jeopardy. So Michael Jordan, we mentioned this before. This would be pick number 3. And what is the third pick? So let's get my 100 back here, 2,500. Steph Curry. Let me not overthink this, because I want to say this is 7, because I mean, the Knicks were, I believe, at 8 when they wanted Curry, and they took Jordan Hill, because number 1 in 09, I said it before, Blake, the beat, then it went Harden, then it went Tyreek Evans at 4, and then Rubio, Johnny Flynn, Steph Curry was pick 7. There we go. That I shouldn't have been that hard for 200. Or, like, I made it hard. That's obviously an easy one. 300, Kemba Walker. Oh, boy. 2011. Okay, so there was like a 3-team trade on draft night. I forget if he was involved in it. I know Jimmer was involved in it. Brandon Knight was involved in it. I don't know if Kemba was involved in it. So 2011, you had Kyrie 1. You had Derek Williams 2. I think Enes Kanter went 3. Tristan Thompson went 4, also to the Cavs. Jonas Valanciunas went 5. I believe Jan Vesely was 6 or 7. I think he was 6. So was Kemba 7? But I know there's like a Biyombo in there as well. Kemba, like 9 is also speaking to me. I feel like he's 8 or 9. I'm going to go 9. What is pick 9? Yes, let's go. I forget if 8 was, I feel like it's Biyombo is in there. I don't know if it's another big, but like Brandon Knight or Jimmer could have been in there as well. So that is a nice 300 coming back. We're at 3,000. 400 here. Draymond Green. Oh boy. Okay. So immediately 42. It popped into my mind. I know it's in the 40s. Obviously, it's in the second round of the 2012 draft. I don't think there's any other context clues I can use here, because it was not early in the second round. It wasn't like Brunson or Nembhard. I'm going to say for Draymond, I'm going to say 42. Like 45 also kind of stuck out of my head. 47 as well stood out in my head. I'm going to say 42, but I don't feel 100% confident, but it was just the first thing that I thought of. Third. Oh my God, it was not in the 40s. Wow, that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. I don't know why I thought it was in the 40s. He was picked early in the second round, so I was just dead wrong. I was like, it wasn't early in the second round. It was fifth pick in the second round, 35. That is going to be a minus 400. So the last question we have here for 500, DeAndre Jordan, also another second rounder. I feel like he was late second round, but now I'm off because I thought Draymond was late second round. And Jordan was like, what, around 2010, 11, 12, that time frame. He was not 2012. No way he was in the same draft as Draymond. So he's definitely 2010 or 2011. Maybe he was 2009 or 8. He could have been, actually. So 57 stood out, but like maybe it's 47. Like, was DeAndre Jordan that late in his draft class? I know he was coming out of what, A&M? 47 or 57. I don't know why I'm thinking it's something with a 7. It could be like 54 for all I know. I'm going to go 57 is so late, but I feel like he was late. And yeah, I'm going to go 47 because I was way too late on Draymond. I feel like I'm going late here. Oh my God, he was the 35th pick as well. All right, yeah, that was just dead wrong by me. DeAndre Jordan was also the 35th overall pick. So we are going to end this with 2100. For this being my strong suit, not the best in the world. I would say by far, not getting Shaq in 1992 was the worst. 1978 was Michael Thompson. I don't think I was getting that. I think I got every single draft bust, right? Yeah, because I got Michael Olowokandi, I got Adam Morrison, I got all of those. Did I get all the undrafted players? Yeah, because I got Udonis Haslem, got Lynn, I got Wesley Matthews, and I got John Starks. I didn't technically get the Kobe selection, and I didn't get Kiki Vanderway. Jordan I got, Steph I got, Kemba I got, Draymond I got. Oh no, Draymond I didn't get. So I didn't get Draymond, I didn't get DeAndre Jordan. So I ended up only getting 3 500s. I got Olowokandi, I got John Starks. Oh, I only got 2 500s. That's pretty embarrassing. I ended up only getting 4. No, I got 3 400s because I didn't get Elgin Baylor being the number 1 pick in 58. I believe I got 4 300s, and I didn't get Shaq. 200s, did I clear the 200s? I got Steph, I got Kawhi, I got Lynn, I got Darko, and I got Olajuwon. And then for the 100s, I got 4 because I didn't get the Kobe one technically correct. I mean, technically, I feel like I should have gotten the Vlade Divac or the Kobe one because they were the Charlotte Hornets at the time. And I know they eventually became like the Pelicans. Well, I don't know. Like, I always like their franchise history is so confusing, but that one I feel like I should have gotten correct. And then a part of me didn't fully remember. Yeah, Jordan was in 08, so I was way off on when he was drafted. So yeah, he was the 35th overall pick. So in 08 and 2012, you had some studs with the 38th overall pick. Damn, Patrick Ewing was drafted in 08. Patrick Ewing Jr. Remember him. So that is going to be for me. I hope you guys did enjoy this Jeopardy episode. That was a fun one. If you were able to play along, let me know if you had a better final score than me in the comments below. Drop a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy the Jeopardies. We have a couple more weeks till the NBA season starts. Once the season starts, I'm probably not going to do any more quizzes on this pod. This is just kind of like a fun off-season idea thing and just some YouTube exclusives for you guys. So maybe I'll put those on like my Six Rings of Steel YouTube channel as well. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.